Hi, welcome back, Danganronpa. Can you believe it? Yeah, I can. We're investigating the trial and case of Nekomaru Nidai, or Mekamaru, as Chiaki calls him, and we just realized that we found a fair bit of evidence, and we just realized that his death was from falling by being suspended off of the wire, and he had an alarm go off in his body that woke him up and caused him to I'm gonna guess that probably caused him to struggle. Boom, wire falls down. He hits his head on the pillar, knocks it over. Bingo, bango, bongo. Because I was wondering how the blood got on top of the pillar. Hard to say, but now we know. Anyway, I'm playing this live on Twitch. If you ever want to see me play there, it's in the description. Feel free to check it out. But let's fucking do it. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why...
Heart testicles, dude.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Mekamaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
That's right.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because...
In that case, I shall use my full power!
With an fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power to grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Gah! And then, but... Clatter, 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 clatter.
Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower!
Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. That's really what it was. And that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Damn, taking up the mantle of Hiyoko. Good for you.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Toko Fukawa, everybody. I love that shit.
I believe you gave your all.
Oh, damn.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
Listen, man.
So
Don't
thanks to
kink
that
shame, you
alarm,
fucking
Nekomaru
child.
ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I could think of that happened to him was the wire got loose, cola came out of his eyes, he ran out of battery, he collided with the pillar. Yeah, that's why there's blood on top of the pillar, baby.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Nice.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
God, poor guy.
I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yeah, bitch.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Okay, wait. Is it a 24-hour clock? Is that the thing? So 7:30. So when would that be? So it wouldn't be. Ambered Insect, thank you very much for the follow. Hello, I don't know. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. let's frigging see. Because if it's a 24-hour clock, okay, so what would it be? So what? Okay, the hour hand is at 7, so that'd be 5. Okay, so God, so it's either 7:30 a.m. or 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. or 5:30 a.m. No, it wouldn't be 5:30 a.m. If it was 5:30 a.m. Oh, my fucking brain. Oh my God, I gotta stretch my fat fucking ass. All right, God, what would it be? 7:30 a.m. Because if it's a 24-hour clock, you just subtract. Okay, so 12. God, let me just do this the simple way. So let's say it gets to midnight. So it's either 7:30 a.m. or it gets to 12 p.m. and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be 7:30. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's either 7:30 a.m. or 7:30 p.m. That doesn't really matter. Could it have been 7:30 p.m.? No, but he saw him walking down there at 5:30 a.m. So what does that mean?
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
God, Jesus, that fucking
How were you able
noise.
to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to break through this contradiction. Good night button. All right. Ooh, okay, let's see. Good night button. Who's to say? Fuyuhiga's account. Let's see. Okay, that actually might be Fuyuhiga's account. Could be very relevant because he said apparently Fuyuhiga saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor Strawberry House at 5 a.m. And Strawberry House is on the first floor, so that would have made sense.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay, that's sure.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's
Oh, well, okay. No, that's the contradiction.
No,
so
that's
I gotta
not.
contradict that before we get to the meat. Because the radio clock was the thing.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Oh, fuck.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Jesus fucking Christ, Gundam. That humans. And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand.
Gundam, never
I'll
mind.
crush you into dog food.
Sonia Tanaka. This time, really, the contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps you've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. All right, looks like we're diving into some logic. Juicy. At least I have more fucking health. Holy shit. Dive start. Let's do it, boys and girls. Let's do it. Right on the fucking wire. Oh, I can use the mouse too? That's actually a little nasty. Okay, question 1. What did Hajime and the others miss? Who the killer is, where the murder happened, the time in the building. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident it's the time in the building. If not, yeah, bitch, that's it. I fucking got you, bitch. All right. Okay. It's going well so far. Oh, fuck, Hajime. That was sick as shit, dude. Oh, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, thank you, Art. Thank you. It's support of you. It's support of my fellow gamers. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks. Yeah, it's got to be. We literally can't tamper with, what's his nuts clocks? The radio clock. Nice. What a gamer moment. Okay. Oh, no. Fuck. I fucking panicked. It's fine. All right. Yodi. Dodi. 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 Do. Oh, no. Yo. Yo. Okay. Question 3. Which house at the wrong time? Grape house. Both. I think both houses. Yeah, both. I mean, it would have to be both houses if what's his nuts is gonna live up to the if he goes right. Is there a fourth question? No, we're not. Okay, we're done. I was gonna say that that was like the first time I think, except for like the first time we ever did Logic Dive, that I actually got it right both times, all times. Okay, so what did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks, as opposed to Nekomaru's, or both of them. Both Nekomaru's and the building's clocks. Which house at the wrong time? Both houses. Interesting. How dreadful.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
I know, me too, actually. Little fucking shark hair.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
I wonder, it'd be funny if they make like a fucking Persona 5 version or Persona version of this game. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting. They made a 3D version. I don't know what effect it would really have, because the visual novel serves it as like perfectly fine.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Nani? So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So his alarm was actually set.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
So they were 2 hours behind. The clocks were 2 hours behind.
Fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. Need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. It would have had to be 2 hours, wouldn't it? I think it's Fuyuhiko's account. It has to be Fuyuhiko's account. Fuyuhiko's account, because he was the one who was like, oh, it's 5:30. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at wall clock. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was the one who didn't hear it. It's not as simple as I thought. Nekomaru uses the alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's alarms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set at 7:30 as well. Okay. It might be... is wall clock one of my things? Wait, if the time in the building was all messed up, okay.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
The question is not where are we, but when are we?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Okay, yeah.
Been a great clue.
Was that a clue for me? One on the floor, tip over pillar. The comment section is playing Uno? What the fuck? Like the comment section on the for the fanfic. Akane's account. Rumbling noise at 5:30 a.m. Okay.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
All right. It's Akane's account.
Nekamaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
Come on, Akane. Come on,
There's
girl.
no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Nice. What's with that pose? By how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekamaru's radio clock.
Someone asked me, what's a radio clock?
It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
In our time. Okay, let's see. Does Akane say
That can
anything?
be used to narrow that down?
Yeah, please.
If only I heard the sound when you fell.
I agree with that.
Yes, boy, we got him. Okay, good. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
I think you mispronounced it. It's actually wumbling noise. Wumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
You know what? Sounds like a chill day, honestly. Sounds like it just sounds like the context for some sort of meme. Fucking Uno reverse. Play the Uno reverse card, dude. If you're getting murdered, just Uno reverse. Killers gotta respect that. Be like, shit, okay. Give me your money, Uno reverse. Alright, see you later.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Is that right?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
Okay, don't make up excuses for her.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
She didn't even say probably. She was like, probably. Probably around. Probably.
Huh?
Probably.
You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
Thanks, dude. That rumbling sound we heard is at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me. Oh, fuck. What do you think it is? That's right. It's 2 hours.
I see.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Then Tai Chi. So Tai Chi, I guess, just got pushed till later.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they could lure out just Nekomaru.
Go on. Lure out only
If you messed
Nekomaru?
with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it
Splendid.
means.
Perfectly seasoned. Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They were trying to lure out only Nekomaru, and the specific thing is Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see.
Yeah, that's right, because he would have had to
That's it.
show up.
The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty
At
much
that
it.
time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
You said everyone. You were including us, right?
I see,
We
okay.
thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
Is that a localization thing? Because I feel like peanut gallery is like, did they have some other phrase in Japanese, or is peanut gallery that ubiquitous? Because I thought that was more of like English idiom maybe.
the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Okay.
What the hell do you mean?
What? Why pose it like that, you fucking freak?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little
That's
while
right.
after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
Is this the Uno? Is this the fanfic? Is it just? It sounds like utter chaos, Art. Like it sounds like fucking. It's like, yeah, someone's being tortured. We're playing Uno. Everyone's talking about blood. Wow, I'm glad. I'm glad that it's going well. Who's winning the Uno game?
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now.
Because Gundo and Kaz
Sound
came
was
out of
so
their
loud I
rooms.
couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Isn't it Nagito? Trevor doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Select someone. Oh my god, wait, isn't it?
You're the only one!
Hajime?
The one who wasn't.
He poisoned himself.
It's you, right, Nagito?
It's me, the whole time.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Oh shit, dude.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
It's
You
so
weren't
fucking
in
weird.
your room, were you?
I guess not.
Please, where were you?
Please, say something.
Dude, yeah.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank,
I mean, it's not your name, but you can go for it.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
That was he was doing that after he was playing Russian roulette. He was just fucking, it was the bullets going off in his ear. Cause he did that that was after. Where the fuck I don't know, I actually don't know where the fuck he was. Couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
Holy shit.
However, that is also true for me.
Oh yeah, he was just playing in his room. He was just chilling out. He's practicing, he knew. He just filled the gun full for the practice session.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Oh my god, it's the room. It's the rooms that they were in. It's the fucking, because Nagito had one of the nice rooms, and so did Nekomaru. And Sonya was also one of the only people who had a nice room as well.
To be honest, it's not just them.
Okay,
The
Chiaki
same
had the
goes
nice
for
room
me
as well.
too.
Okay.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
You dense motherfucker.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
We really need a Byakuya. What did he fucking say? Good lord, you're simple. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonya, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common? Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Oh, what is the fucking, okay, deluxe room. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, it's deluxe, Okay, I couldn't remember how exactly they were gonna say it. Deluxe. God, they're really sending it with all these X's. Holy shit, everybody. God damn, that's gonna be a thickie when it comes around. Shit! All right. Oh no! Okay, you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Fuck! Ho!
Nagito, Sonya, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Woo! That was right on the wire.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
God, I fucking love this game. They're so good. They're so fucking they like all these. I like how they get you to think about this shit. Sometimes it frustrates me, but I suppose it's more because of my ineptitude. Maybe I don't know. The deluxe room is soundproof, has excellent air insulation. Didn't even remember that. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
Like draft problems, yeah. A lot of draft dodgers in those rooms. Don't fucking. Please clap.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
What a fucking prick.
Now then,
my feelings.
You guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
The patronizing. Oh shit. Beatty BJ. Beatty Blowjob 2QVI 44. Do you want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on cut.ly. I'll make sure to follow that link. Thank you very much.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. A killer among us. Pog. A killer who murdered Nekomaru. Ooh. Oop. Alright. I'm shocked. Are you saying I'm the killer? I forgot what he said. I should have been, okay. All right, the reason we could not hear the rumbling noise, that's right, it was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Hajime. Are you using your Ultimate Reserve Corps student talent? Nice. Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer? Well, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is? Why? Well, the fact just now is a very important clue and a decisive factor in identifying the killer. Decisive factor. Hajime? 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 Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Are you shocked? I'm saying I'm the killer? The killer among us. Okay, so let's go back. You still think about the three of us don't hear sound have in common. Sure, figure out. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? It's staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are... If I recall, Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are... The guest rooms are added up by quality grade. Deluxe rooms soundproof, yeah. Who the fuck? I actually don't fucking know who it is. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble thinking about it. Oh, I feel like I was on the beat, and then it progressed just a little faster than I thought. Same goes for me too, huh? I was in a pretty deep sleep. I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all. I couldn't hear it. What does that mean? You still don't know? Think about when the three of us. I'm sure you figure it out. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise would it be Fuyuhiko? It's for the sake of hope, that's what I'd like to say, but I don't intend to risk my life for the sake of a reserve corps student. It's not Nagito? Think carefully, Luxem should be the clue. Was it? Thank you, Ben. Thanks, Art. I appreciate it. He couldn't have tied himself up. The deluxe room should be the clue. Deluxe room should be the clue. If it's deluxe room, it's gonna be the clue. Mikon! Byakuya. God, who would it fucking be? Deluxe room is gonna be the clue.
Crap!
Is this person really the right one? I can't talk back. I think I should think it over one more time. Alright, fuck, man. Thank God it's not Sonia. I actually was saying, I was like, is it Sonia? Because that shit? No. Deluxe room should be the clue, it said. Kazuichi Soda. The deluxe room is the key. The alarm. Oh, was it? Is it actually Fuyuhiko? No. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. None of the dead characters, thank you, okay. She was in the crummy room. Yeah. Who had the good rooms? It was Nagito and what's his name had the nice rooms, and I think Fuyuhiko had one of the crummy rooms. Kazuichi had one of the crummy rooms, and Gundam had one of the crummy rooms. Ah, bitch. I could just burn through everybody. I know it's not Sonya. Seriously, I'm not the killer. I was sleeping in my room, full-time room. Yeah, what's suspicious about that? It's not. Think carefully. The deluxe room should be the clue. I don't fuck. Oh. It's not Sonya. It's not Nagito. It's not Fuyuhiko. I don't think it. Yeah, not her. Gundam. He came out when the alarm went off. Would it fucking be Chiaki? Let's fucking just see. No. Okay. Good. I'm not the killer. Instead, doesn't it seem like someone from Strawberry House? There's no evidence at all that points to being the killer. Think carefully. Yep. All right. Strawberry House? Is it? No, Kazuichi. No. He came out. Strawberry House.
You're the only one.
Is it really Gundam? What's he saying? What did I misunderstand?
There's something I want to ask you.
Oh, Gundo.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Fucking Nekomaru was in the standard room. Ah, fuck. Okay, I was like, oh, was Gundam in the... I was like, was Gundam in the deluxe room? No, he was in the fucking... Shit, yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense. I wasn't sure. You wouldn't have been able to hear it, dum-dum.
The bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night. It is the universe's providence to stop it.
I didn't think he'd murder anybody.
Were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
Oh, no. Oh,
There's
Gundo.
only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
She likes Gundam.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me?
Yeah, literally, that's true.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
Hamster adoption.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Oh, baby. Oh, Fuyuhiko, man. Goddamn. Didn't know he saved everybody.
Just like us.
The best case
Just
scenario
like
would have been if those two in
Among
the
Us.
lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Damn, I did not see Gundam from like a mile away. I did not count that at all.
They failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Just out of fucking happenstance, man. You saved everyone's life.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing?
This ruckus, it's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't come making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but...
Their dumb, smooth brains couldn't even think to do that.
How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
God, that's just by someone just waking up a little too fucking early.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Is Sonya gonna go all Taka and go a little fucking crazy? All right, see what Gundy's got to say.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
8, wait, 10.
The answer is 10.
Yes.
That's 10. Right. I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Or just the... That doesn't fucking make any logical sense. Let's take the snow, please!
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
My hamsters defend me from the guilty verdict.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Yeah, I mean, I've had to pee at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Fucking Nagito there was a fucking... When he does that little fucking like, so, you're still holding out. The fucking looks like he's about to rip a Beyblade or something. Or like place his 3rd Blue Eyes White Dragon.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
What's going on? I love when it gets into the juice.
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce.
Epic. Epic fart.
Just a boring farce.
Sorry, that fart was awful.
So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
No.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Don't worry, I was thinking the same thing. As soon as he's gonna break that up, I am gonna fucking cluck you guys and do a cliffhanger.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House.
I'm gonna miss his fucking voice, dude.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
But did he though? He just could just. Okay, as I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, he stopped the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
These fucking hamsters are like, you go for it, Dad. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Alright, let's see what the fuck happens. Good night button for Yuka's account, wall clock, contact elevator, clock alarm tower, radio clock, broken doorknob. Okay, let's do it.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator
God damn it, I missed it.
Your assumption collapses.
It's not the only way.
The elevator was
I think gotta suck that up.
broken at Grape House.
It's true. That is true.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
No.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
That's actually not a contradiction.
Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, you know what? I think I'm contradiction was something is obviously wrong. There's no contradiction I can't shoot through. I'm gonna find out what that is. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll shoot through the contradiction. I'm gonna guess you have to suck up what Akane says.
The only means of travel between the two houses.
Or
as long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Let's try it the other way around.
Grape House.
if the killer cannot return...
Since I was at... There's no question that the following crime is...
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Yeah.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna do secret passageway and shoot it at Gundam's things. Come on, Gundam, let's go. I'm going to find out what that is for the sake of it.
Was the only means of travel between the...
No, that's wrong.
We got you, Gundam. We got you, Gundam.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
But how do you know that, Hajime?
Method does not exist.
Hideo Kojima?
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
So whack someone.
No, you don't!
You're the only one!
Got it that time. I think I literally guessed everyone except Chiaki, Akane, and fucking... No, it was Chiaki. I did choose her too.
What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Yeah. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
My God.
Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
This fucking, he's like, it's worse than Hiyoko. Hiyoko just said shit that's like, you fucking pig barf, and you're kind of like, okay, whatever, you child. But man, what he just calls you out for being the reserve course student, that shit fucking hurts.
After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
Wow.
Meaning the 3rd floor and the 4th floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the 2 houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
God damn, he's not giving it up. All right there, kiddo.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Look at this. Look at these testicles I'm holding in my hand.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, what? It's the Incredible Hulk. It's the Incredible Hulk.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple
Oh, no, my son, no.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god, he is sending it right now. This argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. I need to skillfully cut back against his words so he doesn't outpace me.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oopie. All right. God damn, I don't know how to. Maybe I'm missing something in this tutorial here.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
Oof. All right. You know what? I keep pressing that button by accident.
Feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Am I missing something? Need to skillfully cut back. Am I fucking missing something? How do I fucking do this?
You could travel through multiple planes.
Oh my god! You can. I did not know you could go on a diagonal.
However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the
Maybe they didn't tell you that. Maybe they want you to fucking figure it out yourself. That's kind of cool. All right. Oh, okay. It stopped. It didn't let me do it anymore. Oh, I lost the amount of blades I could use.
Doesn't exist. You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, good.
I already proved a secret passage exists.
But I did not know you could do that. It's kind of cool.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Oof. Try finding the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right? If that's the case, it should have it too. The key which dwells in the light. That will break through the darkness.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Probably means try finding the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon. If that's the case, I should have it too. The key which dwells in the light. That will break through the darkness.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light. Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Oh,
you
the
say
wire.
The killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Allow me to cut through.
How'd you get that wire, bitch? How'd you get that wire? That's the question.
The wire used
Getting
to
pretty
string
thin on that
Nekomaru's
trial
body.
box.
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
Nobody fucking asked, Nagito. It was a rhetorical question. Fuck.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Look at, let me skip over
But
that.
there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Go for it, dude. Honestly, it's not a great track record for the past few cases, so.
Hey, what are you...
No, don't let him, please let him do his thing.
First of
Nagi,
all, by
Hajime.
messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Okay, I wonder, that was actually kind of an interesting point there where like Nagito took it through, because you got to plays him this round too. And I actually wasn't controlling that. I didn't have it on auto as far as I could tell. I think the game was actually just making me, was just moving it forward automatically, which is kind of, I like it. It's kind of interesting. It's actually like taking control away from the player and kind of connecting you more to Hajime. Their plan was a balancing act, yeah.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
You got it. Yeah, like watch. You see the mouse button in the bottom right corner there.
Through this,
But it's not there.
Gundam successfully
I'm not on
lured
auto.
Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting it.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Bitch.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
What's up
You
there?
fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Okay, he said he was a human.
I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
You can learn other languages. You don't have to choose Finnish.
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail, succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well.
Guy's got such
I
good
shall
voice.
teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, You must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide you an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Gah!
Panic, talk, action. I can't wait. Okay, I would get ready for me not talking.
You. For the Tanaka Empire! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you!
Bop, 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 bop.
Crushed as David prophesized! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
The hamsters! Oh my god, I didn't even fucking think about them. Oh my
god. Even if you didn't
god.
get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Oh my fucking god. I don't know what the fuck was happening in that, dude. That was just a fluke that I won that. It just kept giving me fever time. I don't know how I activated it.
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
4 Dark Devas, please. Oh! Oh!
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Didn't they do something with the panel?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, supernova, silver fox sandy. Use the power of your hamsters.
Click.
It pressed the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Oh, Sonya.
It appears
That's
I've
too bad,
obtained
girl.
a one-way ticket to hell.
Nice. That sounds like a fucking AC/DC lyric.
Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
What a philosophy. Sounds like a real fucking... Sounds like something everyone wants to get behind.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Closing argument begin.
Okay, so I do get to do my thing. Hajime doesn't get to decide that shit. All right. Who set the lounge clock's alarm? I don't know. All right. Who was in the lounge since early morning? Fuyuhiko was. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Oh, okay. Fucking. Nekomaru's weakness is
The good night button.
The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. No, it's not that actually. No. Okay.
The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? Oh my god. Comic book hype!
Graphic novel. Thank you very much. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Fuckers. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? Oh, is that the wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet? Oh, okay, yeah. Nice. What's his nut psalm? Who was in the lounge in the early morning? Fuyuhiko can't sleep. Can't believe. Gray naked man. I woke up at. Geez, you look a little haggard there, Hajime. What time did Fuyuhiko see? Yep, there you go. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? No, thank you, sir. Who gathered at the lounge? Okay. Why did Nekomaru fall? No, that's not it, because it's the panel right there.
Kiss the pillar, damn it!
Who set the lounge's clock alarm? Is that really it? Did I do it? I woke up at oh, nope, that's not it. No, it's Infinity. Think it over one more time. I know, I did not expect Gundam at fucking all. Think it over. You know what? Okay, I think I've got to go somewhere else. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? Is it at the beginning that I'm missing something? Who set the lounge's alarm clock? Fuyuhiko, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Has to. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? Who gathered at the lounge? What the fuck? Okay, Nekomaru dangled in midair. Oh, is that what's supposed to go there? Oh. Sometimes I feel smart, sometimes I feel fucking stupid. Alright, why did Nekomaru fall? Did I do this one? No. What am I missing? Oh, Jesus. It's that. Who heard the rumbling noise? I fucking missed the page. God fucking damn it. It says in the top left fucking corner. It was probably fucking screaming, being like, it's the fucking top left! Alright. That was good. The knob came off. It certainly did. Last stock. Alright, who got in the lounge? Yes, it was our boys. And the murderer. Does he need to sleep? Who set the alarm? Oh, sorry. That's I didn't read that one. Who set the lounge clock's alarm? Oh, I think that's the last one, right? When he woke up. They did what to Nekomaru's chest? Is it this? Certainly is.
Everything that happened in this case.
Yes. Let's fucking do it. Act one.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Looks like Fuyuhiko's taking a shit.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru.
Witness me.
According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
They're all haggard.
However,
Oh, Hajime looks
because
dead.
the
Yeah, I
contact
see you.
elevator was
I see what you
broken,
said. Sorry, I missed that previous
Nekomaru
message.
was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
But did Gundam really do it? Because his hamsters technically committed the... Oh, no, they didn't.
The
They actually
killer
tied them up.
began
Never
preparing to
mind.
use
I'm a
the
liar.
ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall.
No,
He did
doorknob.
this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower.
It was the text was golden
And
too.
to
It was a
keep us
shiny
from
doorknob.
discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Dun dun.
Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
God
The
damn.
lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
God, the fucking Hajime, like the fucking like, he's like, that's like when there's this fucking video of like, why is like all moms like wake up like this or something? And you're like, mom, wake up, you know, like, they're like what is it, like, like pulling them out of freezing water or something?
The sound of Nekomaru's impact.
It's a big mood from
echoed throughout the
Hajime.
funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Nice job, Fuyuhiko.
The killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
What does Kazuichi look like? He's fucking excited. Are you fucking kidding me? This fucking shit right here.
Is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Oh fuck. What the hell is that? Whoa, his face looks not right.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Yeah.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Shitty goddamn titty, man. Shitty goddamn titty. How'd we do? Yeah, nah, 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 nah. Not as bad as I thought, honestly. Not as bad as I thought. I thought for fucking that, for literally fucking it up, that would have been a lot worse. But that makes sense. I guess this is where I fucked the dog.
This result
Oh, okay, never mind.
isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
I'm so fucking excited. That's fan-fucking-tastic. All right, well, if you're watching on YouTube, goodbye. They don't show this for some reason, so... All rise.
It'll be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka!
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I had no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like, reserve course student.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? To one who has lost. The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is that I would oh my god, is what I would like to say. But for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct.
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died.
This, too,
If
must
he
be
was
the
just
will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are so many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain! Fine then. Then I shall reveal it all. Next time, unfortunately, we're over time. I'm so sorry. I'm actually not gonna find out either because I have to fucking go. I have to go. My life is calling. The clarion of the rest of my day is pulling me forth. So we're gonna call it here on YouTube. And yeah, but I hope that you're liking it. I try not to resent me too much for these fucking awful cliffhangers I put you through, but that's how it's gotta be, baby. I'm just gonna go to the pause screen. But yeah, so I hope that you're having a good time watching this shit, and that yeah, maybe you guessed it was Gundam. Maybe you could put it together. It's interesting. Because I'm obviously playing this first time. I don't know how it is to be watching it on YouTube. But if you're putting it together yourself, I hope that pays off. And if you guessed it was Gundam, good job. Because I had no fucking clue that it was Gundam. But I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be some sort of caveat to that in the next episode that we'll find out. But for now, I will say adieu. So thanks for watching. If you ever want to see me play this live, you can find me on Twitch. It's in the description of the video. Feel free to check it out. But for now, you have a good fucking rest of your day, and I hope that the rest of your week is pretty fucking good too. So I'll catch you later, motherfucker. Bye bye.